Certainly fills up pretty quick. Guess it's about an hour to do that. With that axe. Guess my second trailer load. Probably got 2 or 3 more trailer loads in there for sure. Not to mention that stuff. Good wood, man. Nice freaking pieces. Perfect. Some of them are still a little big. Probably a little too big for my fire. But that's a nice piece. This one seems like it's already dry. There's an already dry piece. Could probably throw that right in my wood stove now. But now let's look on the 4-wheeler. And yeah, slowly get through it. Might get the chainsaw out and clean up some of this a little bit more. But it's going good. Pretty happy. A lot of good wood in here. Freaking windy today. At least the sun's out. Anyways, still got a ton to go, but I've done 4 trailer loads. That's the 4th. Haven't touched this little bit out of here because I want to mix it in because I'm not splitting that stuff. And this guy here, I'm starting to whittle her down pretty good. Just keep moving the blocks around to where it's most convenient. And I'm putting some stuff aside that would be better off with the splitter because I am getting a splitter. I just don't know when. But this stuff splits pretty nicely. Pretty much one hit splitting stuff. But yeah, there's probably, I would imagine, another 2 more trailer fulls here. So these trailer fulls are pretty much 1 cord of wood. It's 4 foot by 8 foot by 1 row. Whatever your rows are, usually 16-inch. So you get 3 rows in a 4-foot section. So I'm going anywhere from 12 to 16. So, and I make my pieces much smaller than you could buy. Most people only split them in big chunks. And then I like to have nice dry wood, and I'll stack it up if I want a bigger fire. But I prefer to burn hot small fires over not so hot packed in there fires, you know what I mean? I see a lot of people loading up their fireplaces right to the top, where I can't do that with my fireplace, or my chimney will catch on fire or something crazy will happen. So I avoid that. But that stuff there I'll probably split a little bigger, just because I don't want to spend all day on the splitter. Usually I do split it before I burn it if I find I need it smaller. So, but then again, you do need some bigger pieces for nighttime burning. So I will leave some of it big and some of it small. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll make most of this stuff big, and then I can mix it with this stuff. Yeah, definitely giving her. It's actually, the axe is really good. It does a great job splitting this stuff here. But even like this piece here, I tried splitting it. It was a complete round piece with this one and this one. And just the grains in it, once you get into some of this other sections there, it's really curly grains, so it doesn't split well. Where if you get something like this, well, that one's not the best example. Let's say something like this will just pop right apart, no problem. One hit, just barely even have to use much force. Where this stuff is kind of stringy inside, so sometimes you pop it, but you might have to pull this. You might have to cut the spring, like the stringy stuff inside after, and this stuff here too is very stringy inside. I think that's ash or elm. I can't remember. One of the two. But yeah, burns good. It's all gonna burn really nice. Take you out to my what I got going so far. What are you doing, dude? Want to come see the wood pile? No. The chipmunk's back.
Chipmunk food.
You ate his food?
What?
You ate Chippy's food? Getting here, so that's pretty much a bush cord, or well, a little bit short, I guess. It's probably don't tip it, buddy. Yeah, be careful around the wood. I don't want it to fall on you. Pretty good little stacks. Don't touch it, okay, bud? Yeah, and she'll just sit there and dry all day, right from 9 o'clock. Still got that pile over there. Wanna go check out this pile, dude?
I can run over there.
Oh, be careful. There's a big wet spot in the middle. Gets wet around here. And right here's a little stream, so don't fall in the stream. It's right here.
I just stepped in it. It's not that one.
No. Hey, wait for me, dude. Think you could pick one of those up for me? Not that one.
Which one then?
That one. I'm just kidding, buddy. It's probably more than you weigh right there. Probably two of you right there.
There you go.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to get all this over there too. Split it all up. This is maple.
Is there any over here that I can take?
No.
Yes! Yes, there is.
These ones here are oak. Just be careful, don't fall, okay?
Nine on wood, I know.
They're nice pieces though.
Yeah.
Lee. Alright, thanks. Man, it snowed again. Let's see where the solar's at. We're in the heat all night on solar, so. What? 119.7. And we did about 7 kilowatt hours overnight. Not bad. Holding pretty nice too. We're doing over the rating of the panels, so it's pretty good little controller. This makes Sky Blue for what it is and then the cost of it. We are doing 3165, 26.5 amps. Doing really good today. Pretty impressed. Just a little shot at the end of the day. 35.28. So we did 11 kilowatt hours today in heat. Batteries are out 120.4. Still getting a little bit of charge. It's 7:45 p.m. Anyways, I'll leave that on all night. Thanks. We just flipped it around from half a trailer load here, so I would imagine that is 15 feet long, and it's gonna do nice rows. It's not super straight, but it's a nice row. And I also got that row. This is all just split wood from the big maple. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go check her out. Thanks. So 9 o'clock in the morning, oh, actually almost 10 now. Got this guy fired up. This is probably a 75-pound piece of maple. As you can see, I pretty much cleared it all out. That's just garbage. Probably not even going to split any of that. I'll just put it at my campfire spot. So this is only a 15-ton Princess Auto splitter. I'll show you how she runs through here. A little hard on it, but pushes through pretty good. Not bad. Hard with one hand. Probably should have a tripod again. But line up this crack at the bottom. Push it right through. Get rid of that piece. Harder, much harder with one hand. A little bit bigger piece this time. I gotta flip the log. Actually, that should be alright. Make it into nicer pieces, so then when I'm done, I just split it all the little pieces into smaller pieces. This is all like compression wood. Only running the motor at about half throttle as well. Things scream, so I don't want to mess it up. It's not my splitter. Go through that way. You guys get the point. I'm sure you've all used splitters before. But better with two hands, so I'm going to get back to her. Thanks, guys. Ooh, I got stuck. A little bit heavy and it seems a little bit muddy here. Trailer just couldn't pull her through the four-wheeler here. So I'm hoping, and I ran out of gas. I'm hoping I can hook on with the truck and I don't get stuck with the truck. So we'll see how it goes. The truck's got quite a bit more weight and I can put it in four-wheel low. Had to go in four-wheel drive just to even get it through there, so we'll see how she goes. Thanks, guys. was no problem with the truck. I just don't really like driving around in my field with the truck, so here's the wood stack already. It's getting nice. These are probably about 15 feet long here or so. 3 rows, 4 rows, and then I don't know actually what I got here. Hoping it's enough. Plus this. This is gonna fill that row plus another half a row. So yeah, I'll just keep going. Yeah, I got still quite a bit left over there, but it's such big pieces of oak. I might just quarter it so it will dry a little quicker, but it's soaked inside. I even did some of the smaller pieces here, like that's oak, but it's just it's a red oak. Actually, I cut this one down before it snowed, and I did do a video on it. You can actually go back and check it out, but mainly I tried to get them all about this size. It's just soaking wet, even though it was checking on the ends, some of it. It's soaking wet inside. This was a little bit big. Probably won't be dry enough for burning. It's only, what, 6 months away, not even. It's got the definite oak smell to her. It's very sour smelling wood. It smells like weird cheese or something. But I'm gonna put all this on here and probably work on a couple more or another row. We'll see. Maybe I get some more for the end of the season here. I'd like it to dry as best as possible for as long as possible. Now that oak has been sitting over there. By the time it gets burned, it'll be sitting there for a year, and it's still soaking wet, so it's gonna need a lot more dry time. But having it all cut and stacked, it'd make it dry much quicker. Even if I quartered those big ones, it'll really help with drying, and hopefully that'll be a start for next year. It's probably at least 2 cord, I'd say. 2 face cord over there. So yeah, we'll see how much I can stack onto here for now, and then I'll get rid of my truck. So that was all the small stuff that I didn't split. That was pretty much the whole. That was the whole stack there. So it's pretty good. I still got a little bit more that I do have to split, which will fill in the sections on each end because it's too hard to pile the round stuff on the ends. But yeah, not bad, man. Nice little stack. I'm pretty happy. It's a lot of work. A lot of work doing all this wood. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I even get some for next year from here. Be nice. It's quite the stack. That was a leaner already. I have to put something in there. Definitely a nice pile. Quite a nice pile of wood. Right on. Thanks, guys. There is the pile finished. Pretty tall. A little bit too tall on this one, but quite a bit of wood. Let's see how many feet this is. Ah, 13 feet. 13. 5. 10, so 9, 13 by 9. Yeah, a couple of spaces, but quite a bit of wood. Pretty impressed. Did this in about a week. Not to mention the solar. It's not needed today, but I think we did about 100 kilowatt hours in the time I did this wood pile. So, yeah, pretty impressed. Sucks that it's all going to be moved again. And it looks like it might be bigger than the room. Actually, the room's probably about 20 feet plus, so I do got a little bit more distance. A lot of wood. Well, anyways, that's the wood part of the solar. So this is what's gonna heat for next year and the solar. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like, subscribe. Tell me how much wood you guys get in a year. Thanks. Oh, brought the wood splitter back today. We're not running heat because it's 20 degrees outside, but 3607, 3.6 megawatts. Pretty good. And we're almost up to full charge. I stopped at 122. We're at 121.7 and 1.776 megawatts accumulated on this controller. Pretty impressive. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a good one. All that I had a massive stack of wood there. There's some sawdust still on the grass, but once the grass grows, it'll be fine. Now time to clean up the yard. Scrap prices are up right now, so it's time to take in some loads of scrap. Copper is like $4 a pound, so I'll be taking a load of wire in. Got lots of wire, so yeah, got lots of scrap back in there and behind that shed. And I'm thinking about trying to get a bin. And yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. And you know, this is the joys of having a homestead, is firework to keep your house warm. And you know, you don't gotta depend on electricity for that. You don't have to depend on propane or natural gas. It's just do the work, dry the wood, and you got heat. Anyways guys, thanks for watching.